Sebastian, sponsored by Fight Division. I'm currently here with Fergus and Lisa Smith, which you will absolutely recognise the gym, Bad Company. So just talk to us a little bit first about how it feels to be a part of the very, very, very first Hitman show.
Obviously, we're just like made up of it. It's to be part of the first Hitman show because we're seeing Liam and Andy. This is their dream. So it's nice that we've all been working together for so long that we're part of, and my son is part of the whole dream, really.
I know, so there's so many ties here. So obviously you know Liam and Andy really well. They've been training with you for years, but then you also do have your son fighting on today as well, Finlay. So there's so many different emotions from being really happy for Liam for what he's achieved tonight, but then obviously really as a mum to be like, my boy's on the show. So talk to us a little bit about how does it feel to have this many different levels of emotion right now?
You know what, I'm numbing it out. I've been kind of not thinking about it. I've just been for coffee and I'm just pretending it's not happening, but no, I'm here. It's like, oh yeah, the nerves are coming. He's worse than me.
I get too nervous. I'm sat there shaking in the corner when my brother fights. I get more nervous for him than myself.
I love that, but it's such a good family vibe. So even on the socials, you can see like you've just such a good family vibe between you, and even like so your partner as well, part of the gym. How does it feel to work so closely with the family?
It's like working with any family. Sometimes it drives you absolutely bonkers, and then other times, you know, most of the time it's really, really nice. We fall out, we make up, we do each other's head in, we get on really well. It's a typical that typical family thing. It does mean that we get to spend a lot of time together. One of the things we're really blessed is that
too much time together.
Yeah, probably too much time together, especially with this one. It drives me crazy. That's it. We get to spend. Not many people get to spend so much time with their teenagers. Really, Finley's 19, Fergus is 16, Felicity's got friends within the community as well. So it just means we get to spend a lot of time together.
I love that. So talk to us a little bit. Like, what does it feel like to be sort of training with your mum and dad and to see the success they've had? Like they are for this industry, a really, really great example. And you're surrounded at such a young age to be surrounded by so many successful people in the industry. Like that must be nothing but beneficial, really. Like, how does that feel?
Yeah, it's proper good. It's like, obviously, my mum was really good and she always manages to slip it into conversations. Same with my dad, and then for them training all world champions and stuff, it's good. It's rubbing off on me, and then with everyone around the gym, like Liam, Andy, Joe, it's just a proper good, like, vibe with everyone who, like, inspires you and stuff around the gym.
And you must be really proud as well, because to have young lads as well, to have them into such a disciplined sport at such a young age, that must have been like a really, really good beneficial thing for you to all bond through as well. So you're all bonding in a way that's making them like really respectful, disciplined young lads.
Yeah, I mean, Fergus, it's well known in the sport that Finlay and Fergus are chalk and cheese. Finlay is Mr. Well, what's
sensible.
Finlay?
Finlay's Mr. Sensible, Mr. keeps himself to himself, not really very outspoken, and then difference is I'm sometimes I can be a bit over the top, and then pretty outspoken. And I'm energetic, and me and Finlay are opposites.
So it works out. Fergus really benefits from the structure. It's like whereas he may go off the rails, he doesn't because he's got that structure, and he's very, very similar to Liam in that way. That Liam himself will admit that had he not had the structure and the training that he's had, it would be easy for him to go off the rails as well. I say they're the same person. I say I'm literally raising little Liam here, and I'm like, what have I done to deserve this?
Except I'm better than Liam.
Oh, fight on there, I love that. You and your partner, the gym that you've created, I mean, you've got absolutely like Amber Kitchen, obviously Liam Harrison, like the amount of legends you've created.
To be fair, I'm gonna give Amber to her mum and dad, you know, Julie and Nathan. They've done quite a lot with her.
Well, yeah, like just the gym in itself and like the kind of people you're getting in there. Obviously to have your boys around this kind of talent and to see that you've made, not just Liam, so obviously Liam's done this tonight, but what you've made from a passion as well. It's just amazing to see as a family tie.
Yeah, I do. We do feel it sounds cheesy. We do feel really blessed that we have this life. Sometimes, like we were in Germany a few weeks ago, we were in Bangkok with the WMS that before, and you just kind of look and we go, we have a really cool life.
Yeah, really
This is really cool. There's so many people who just go to work, exist, come home and exist for the weekend. And we just don't. And I think that's the example we set the kids and hopefully other people in the gym. Is that you don't have to live that kind of life. You have to work hard, but you can work hard doing stuff you love, and you don't have to have that kind of
Monotony.
Monotony.
I love that, and it's a really good example, especially for this day and age when there's so many different avenues to explore. Like you say, like Liam is a fighter, but now he's doing the podcast, he's doing his own events. Like there's so many different ways you can go off. Obviously, yourself having the gym. I'm just going to come back to you for a second. Are you? Is that something you're sort of like consciously aware of? Obviously, because as an adult, you do tend to think about things a little bit differently, and you reflect a lot more. How do you feel like having this kind of life where you can travel, you can fight, you can come to these events, and you're living a passion every day? That's really cool.
Obviously, it's good because when we go to different countries, I get time off school and stuff.
I love that.
And then with all stuff like this, it's good to feel like you're a part of it. Because like coming to the weigh-ins yesterday and like coming here now, it's like because Liam and Andy are just normal guys.
Yeah,
they're not like big-headed or anything. They're still just normal people. So and to know them like personally like I do, it's good because obviously you can kind of relate with this sort of stuff and think, well, this is like my gym and my like kind of family who's done this.
I love that.
Because I've known Liam and Andy since I was literally about a few days old.
I think they're one of the first people to come and see you, actually.
Liam and Andy were the first people to come see me. So yeah, so they're pretty much family. So it's good to know that it's nice for me to see that they're like achieving all this sort of stuff.
Yeah. And you know what? You really can, because a lot of people, it tends to be a bit of a tagline that like, oh, it's like a family at the gym, but you can feel it with you guys. Like one, when you all see each other, but on your socials and stuff, like you can see there's just such a tight bond, such a tight connection. And the fact that you all celebrate each avenue of like, it's not just Liam as a fighter, it's, you know, like you said, the different avenues. So I just want to quickly talk to you about one of the avenues you're going down. Is it Muay Thai UK?
Muay Thai GB.
Oh yeah, so just talk to us a little bit about that. So for people who aren't familiar, just tell us what that is.
Well, we had Muay Thai GB it's a community. We're starting off as a community of just gyms and fighters. It's been set up really because we want to have one voice for the Muay Thai community in Britain, because there isn't one at the moment. There's lots of different organisations, and lots of different organisations have tried to be the voice, but then it's kind of, if you work with them or work with them, we're saying it doesn't matter who you work with. Like we do the WBC England squad, but then we've just taken our kids to the WMFs in Bangkok, and it should be about, especially for juniors, it should be about opportunities. Opportunities.
Certain organisations don't let you have them opportunities. I'm looking at, you know I am, you know who you are.
Well, it came from that. But Muay Thai GB is basically trying to get us all together, and all people who want have the same ideas about safety, have the same idea about safeguarding, have the same ideas about the rules that we want to follow. And I think most of us are working within those things now, but it's just trying to get us together so we become one voice, so that when we're looking at how we're represented, we can be that body type of thing. Yeah.
I love that. And like you say, it's like if there's sort of a consensus of we're all under the same agreement, let's put it all together. Let's like stop the separation and the sort of the sporadicness of it. So yeah, absolutely love that you're doing that. We will sort of like tag that in the comments as well, so people are aware of it. Because again, a lot of it, it's just bringing awareness to what's going on. So the last little thing before I let you go, sorry, I have kept your time and there is a fight on behind us. How do you think the atmosphere is going to be different tonight? Obviously, once the main card and stuff comes in, now we've got the live betting. Like that's just a level on its own, that isn't it?
I'll speak about this. My mum don't like betting.
I don't like betting.
I think it's really good that they've kind of brought that side of sport into this. I think it's going to bring a new audience. It's going to bring more people in, and I think it's just going to make more money for the show. And overall make it more successful. So I reckon by the time the main car gets on, this is all going to be filled up.
Yeah.
It's going to be buzzing. There's going to be no space. You're going to be walking around like this. So I think the betting.
Bet sensibly. Don't.
This is proper like mother voice now.
Bet. This is a proper mother. Don't be betting your life savings.
If I ever fight and you can bet on me, you can bet a lot of money because I'll always win.
I love this. Listen, guys, thank you so much for your time. Obviously, we're really excited tonight. Hopefully, we'll grab you after a couple of fights, but thank you so much for chatting to us. Thank you.